Hello, my name is David, and this is I.C.P.D Paracord design. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make the Waypoint Weave Paracord bracelet. Cord setup is a 6-strand core. You want to start out like this with a cow's hitch at one end and basic knot and loop on the sides. You want to take your overstrand with the cords here, like so. I find this design easy to use. So, okay, let's get started with the tutorial. This is, like I said, a 6-strand core. How you start this design is like this. What you want to do is start with the lowest cord out of the set. I'm going to name these like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What you want to do is take both the lowest on the weave here, and bring them up in between 4 and 5, and leave a little slack over here where the knot originates from, and do the same for the other side. You want to try and even them up a little bit. Try to make sure there's slack over here because you'll need it later. You don't want them to pass over just like that. So when you're doing your weave, you want to make sure the lines are up on your table. Next, after that, you want to take the black cord, or the highest one on the weave, and you want to pass it through the loop created from the left and the right. And do the same for the other side. Cross them over, and then bring them down between 1 and 2 and 5 and 6. You want to go down all the way. You want to make sure you get them all the way through. Do the same for the other side. Make sure everything stays on its respective side except for the crossover cord, which is the black in my video here. Next, what you want to do is you want to take the middle strand from the beginning and bring it up between 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 from underneath. This will make sure that the weave pattern follows properly. And like the other two, you want to leave slack underneath. That way there's an open hole all the way through. After that, I'm going to work on the right side for now. I'm going to take the cord that I just pulled through, up through the middle, and back down between 5 and 6. Make sure that your strand is over this cord right here, the one where the original starting loops were. You want to come back and do the other side now. And do the same thing. You want to come from underneath between 1 and 2 now. In this video tutorial, I'll only be showing the first weave. After that, everyone will know what to do from then on. Use your imagination when you get to the final stretch of this design to tie it off, because I have not yet done that. So let me know what you guys think once this video has been finished. And then same thing on this side here. You want to come down underneath, passing the origin cord that was started off with. You want to make sure you're underneath that when you're doing the other side here as well. Next, what you want to do now is bring the black cords, the central, the highest one on here, and you want to come down through the loops that we have left open and pull that through all the way. Do the same for the other side, coming through all three. After that, you want to take your original center cords here, and you want to take the left side. What you want to do, you want to try to separate the angle cords over here away from that, and you want to take this end and you want to come down between 5 and 6, making sure that you're not coming through the other loops. After that, you pull that out. You want to make sure that the blue, when it comes through 5 and 6, is on the outside part of the black strand, as you can see here. You want to close that up and do the same for the other side. Alright, now it's the closing part. You want to tighten up everything. You want to get those central cords here and here, these two, tightened up. Those will help you pull out easier. And you want to pull it all up, tighten it up, make sure all your slack is out. Then you go for the blacks, and you want to pull the slack out of those as well. Afterwards, you want to grab the two at the central part, pull out the slack on that, and then pull out the slack up top. This will make for the this will finish up the rest of the design, and then tighten up the other side here, creating that arrow point right there. Always making sure that you have it as tight as possible. Then after that, you close up the others and you tighten off the black. Okay. And do the same for the other side. Something. That's good. And then tighten up the blacks a little more, and there you go. That is the weave. I'll do one more just for reference. Always make sure that the blacks start out back on top. And there you go, that's the design. Let me go ahead and do a second one. And the continuation, you start with the last cords on the sides here. That's the original strand at the bottom. You just repeat the process. Just for you guys to get a reference. like I said, when you come down through here, you always want to go all the way through all three. This is so that the knot will hold better. Like I said, make sure you always pull all your slack out so that the weave holds better. This design was basically modified and done over the course of 4 days, trying to figure out a good pattern for it. So this is the fruit of that labor. And there you go. Thank you for tuning in. And like I said, all you need to do now is to finish up the weave and it's all set. Thank you and have a wonderful day.